Hello. Ang pag-uusap natin ngayong gabi is yung value of literature review and factors to consider in determining a research problem. So, kung makikita natin dito, what is a literature review? Ang meaning niya is literature review is a summary of past studies related to your topic, and it helps you see what has already been studied and what is still missing. So, ibig sabihin nito, ang literature review ay yun nga, summary of past na related sa ating topic na gagawin. So, meron tayong 8 value ng literature review, pero ang pagpo-focus natin ngayon ay ang 7th at saka ang 8th value of literature review. So, ang 7th value of literature review is the review provides findings and conclusions of past studies which the researcher may relate to his own findings and conclusion. So, ibig sabihin nun ay yung ating literature review ay nakakatulong para makakonect sa ating study sa nakaraang studies. So, for example dito, sa image na to, students who study with music focus better. Yan yung past research. Then, sa study natin, we found similar result. Ibig sabihin, nag-connect sila. Then, for the 8th value of literature review, studies reviewed will provide the researcher motivation and impetus that will ensure a good progress towards the goal of completing his studies. So, ibig sabihin nun, namomotivate tayo sa pagbabasa ng mga dating research na makakatulong sa ating research para magkameron tayong competence upang mapagpatuloy ito. So, for example, dito, bibigyan tayo ng confidence sa pagbe-brainstorming, pagsusulat, tsaka ng presenting. Now, let's go through the 5 important factors in finding a researchable problem. Number 1 is the problem exists in the locality or country but has no known solution. So, pag magagawa tayo ng research, kailangan yung ating research na gagawin ay real and relevant in our community. So, for example, if many students in your school struggle with internet connectivity, that can be a research problem. So, ibig sabihin, ang gagawin lang nating research is yung in the local na experience ng ibang tao. O tulad nito, slow internet. Yan, maraming nakaka-experience nan. And example din yung overcrowded lab. Ibig sabihin, madaming tao sa isang room. Then, maraming ingay. So, pwede maging solusyon din is palakasin natin yung internet connection, maglagay ng mga 5G connections, then sa naman ay mag-build tayo ng yung mga facilities. Then next is pwede tayo magtayo ng mga libraries para maiwasan yung ingay. So, number 2, the solution can be answered by using statistical methods and techniques. So, isa rin yan na kailangan yung ating research na gagawin is na may measure by using statistical methods. So, dito sabi, your research should be measurable. You can collect data and analyze it. For instance, if your problem is about the effects of lack of sleep on students' grades, you can use surveys and statistics to find answer. Ibig sabihin, kung gusto natin malaman ng isang bagay, pwede natin itong mag-create tayo ng survey or questionnaires para makakuha tayo ng data. Then next, there are probable solutions but they are not yet tested. Then, ibig sabihin nito ay this means your research can test new ideas. Maybe people have suggestions but no one has actually tried them. So, dapat yung ating gagawin research ay unique. Although meron siyang kasamang idea na ng ibang tao, pero dapat yung ating idea is unique to that. Then, number 4, the occurrence of the phenomenon requires scientific investigation. Some problems need proper scientific analysis to understand why they happen. For example, why do some plants grow better in the shaded areas? So, pag magagawa tayo ng research is dapat ganito din, may maa-ask tayo sa ating sarili. Katulad nga nitong example na why do some plants grow better in shaded areas? Dapat meron tayo nun sa ating gagawing research. Then number 5, serious needs or problems of the people where it demands research. So finally, choose a problem that really matters to people. Hindi lang dapat basta-basta tayo nakakaisip ng problem. Kahit na yung ating naisip na research problem ay nakakatulong, pero dapat iisipin natin anong research na mas makakatulong pa sa mas marami pang tao. Then it could be about education, health, environment, or technology as long as it helps or improve lives. So dapat pag tayo gagawa ng research, pag-iisipan natin mabuti kung ito ba ay makakatulong. So, in conclusion, the 7th value of literature review helps you connect your study with past findings, and the 8th value gives you motivation to complete your research. And when choosing a topic, remember the 5 factors that make sure it's real, measurable, untested, scientific, and helpful to people. So, yun lang ang ating topic for today. So, sana magustuhan nyo, and bye-bye.